outer edge of a tropical system. Fred is not the only player out there, so it's worthy to let you know the first alert about Tropical Depression number 7. This is out in the open Atlantic, unrelated to Fred, but moving, at least based on the forecast, in a very similar fashion through early next week. Some of the forecasting trends tend to try to curve it off into the Atlantic, but it's not a done deal as far as that goes. So that will be something we'll have to monitor next week after Fred goes by early next week. The forecast for it shifting a little bit to the west, but this will carry a bunch of moisture across the eastern Gulf. So even though the center may not necessarily come across in our territory, there's still the high likelihood of periods of rain, sometimes heavy, and maybe some occasional gusts of wind that can be experienced along the coastal regions as well. So the rain totals are still likely going to be adjusted up and down based on the forecast trends, as will the wind expectations. This yellow area indicates a 30 or 40% probability of tropical storm force winds being experienced. That is certainly more probable or possible along the Forgotten Coast and to the west, and less likely across inland areas. And that's what our models have been trending on for the last couple of examples that have been coming into our system, where the strongest wind gusts may maybe get closer to about 30 to 40 miles per hour, but mostly confined to those western Big Bend areas and not so much of an inland factor. So this system is not going to be a big wind producer for all of us. It's going to be mostly the rain aspect of it, and again, those isolated tornadoes that can rotate around. We'll also have to monitor those rain totals for how much can accumulate and if it can aggregate